Hello and welcome back, my friends. This is Hambbage, and you found your way into the midst of another hardcore vanilla Minecraft stream. If I can speak, we will be diving right into the thick of adventure, where we last left off. For anyone who didn't happen to catch the last video, we're on the deck of our modified Nether Fortress. We've had a lot of nice success against Wither Skellies getting Scullies, and got two of them in just a matter of minutes. So our new sword is definitely showing its promise. It's handling things quite well, and yeah, we're now having relocated the actual interior of the fortress, which somehow I put out on the far corner a few episodes back when I was totally confused and thought it had disappeared. No, that was just me being dumb. And anybody who's watched this enough knows I do that a whole lot. And if you're not recording gameplay, admit it or not, you do the same thing. We all do. But yeah, no problem. I know there's a lot of awesome Minecrafters out there that are way better than me, and I'm sure they don't. But I do, and makes it more fun. Really, honestly, all that what happened to my world stuff was awesome. But we're gonna make good on that attempt ages ago. We're gonna go into the interior, see what all's in there, gather up all the loots. We're then going to see about knocking down interior walls to make kind of a secondary internal spot where we can kind of alternate, do the deck some, then come back in and do the inside, let one and the other kind of reset. Although I think our deck is large enough that when we run the full loop, we're getting respawns anyway. And depending on our level, it's plenty productive. We're doing really well. So let's get after it. No more talk. Pretty scary it could be today. That's for sure. We're going right into the heart of fear. We're going to see what's in there. It might be our own face like in a mirror. Sounds very horror movie concept. Alright, so this is we just got rid of a bunch of those guys. Alright, where's a good lava spot? Oh, we got one right here. Where's a spot where we could find some lava, nice and contained, where we could just dump in all these stone swords? I think we found it. We'll make the offerings to the Nether Fortress entities. Okay, now, might as well do this here. Oh, it happens so often. Definitely not the last time we'll see this, I'm sure. You get all excited, interior of another fortress, you go, and then it's just walled off. That's all there is to it. But, we got some junk. Take the horse armor and the nether wart. I mean, why not? And we'll actually take the chest pretty happily. I think blue is what we've been using. So let's load up some of the various odds and ends here. Multiple big stacks of bones. We can add all those. A couple big stacks of netherrack. We're not going to use too much of that. Well, that's kind of a fizzle. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz kind of deal, right? And a bit of a shame. I mean, that would be a huge salvation if we'd gotten that chest. If this was a first fortress, the only one you saw, and it only had one chest like that. And again, just to confirm for folks. Oh, why don't I just shut? Oh, this is just the stuff above. So yeah, not very often, but certainly with a lot of frequency, you will get Nether Fortresses where either the exterior or the interior doesn't spawn. That's actually kind of game mechanic built in. So no problem there, no real concern. Let's get this gone. What can often be the problem, though, is that you want to, as the player, you find your first fortress and you want to get started with potions. Like, the fortresses have all the means to... Oh. Maybe we'll take the ceiling. Kind of like the idea of this as a little, like, back room where we could do some chest management if we needed to, but I don't know if it's worth it compared to getting the... Now that we know we don't have just endless supply of netherrack back here. Nether brick, sorry. We may just empty it all. But one of the nice things you can see here is all of these walls are doubled. You'll have to take down the gates, but we can get a good stock of bricks. What do we... I'm not sure yet. Let's see how far these get us. Yeah, we can get a good stock of bricks just by shaving the interior, if you will. Now that may be... Those are the walls, or the windows, that we would see if we popped the... I don't think we can... If we popped up on the walls... I think, inside our kind of entry-exit tunnel. And that's never a bad thing to have two ways in and out. Oh! Oh! Not at all. Well, that's kind of unexpected. I don't know that this is going to be an all-inclusive all the way around third wall. Those are sure going to be annoying now. And we may expose some lava over our heads, which would be fun. I'm trying to remember the shape of this main entry room. From past worlds, and I can't recall how much of any one direction is solid, or if it's prone to switching back to the natural rock at any point. But I think if totally exposed, these can be left as battlement looking fences. And like I said, I don't think this is the last we're going to see of fortresses in the Nether. We'll definitely do a lot more exploring, but I think for the time being we're going to hang here and use what brick we can get to finish up out there. Now, in the past, this would have been kind of terrifying, but here it's more just annoying. Oh, nice that we got him with one shot, though. I like it. So we should have a few stacks going here, at least enough to expand that ring inwards and kind of wind up our habitation. Now, with all that done, do we want to take a whole nother wall and push these back? Here's where it got a little more dicey. Let's... Oh man, we really don't have very much, do we? It's so much better when you have just corridors of the double walls in between, and you can just take the whole thing down. Let's do these at least. What I really don't want to do is remove this ceiling and get the lava dripping, and or open it up to blazes shooting us. There will still be one spawning in here at times, and we can deal with those just like all the other mobs, but just a little sanctuary from all the rest of that noise and nonsense. Alright, so we can do this as well. We'll just selectively shape, just give it just a hint of cosmetic appeal, if that's even worthy. And I don't see a whole lot of reason why we need to go back up those steps. They didn't reconnect to our kind of upper level exit tunnels, so let's just clean up on here, right? So there we go. Not too awe-inspiring, but not too bad either. Still a nice little room. Still gives us this nice little garbagey can, which I thought I had something I wanted to dump, but I don't. Let's pick that up. Let's go ahead and get out old blue here. Old blue was supposed to go there. Alright. These we're just gonna get more of. That can go out of the way. We've got 4 3/4 stacks. Not bad. I don't know. Let's put it away. And I get, you know what? Let's actually not make that a deal. Oh, don't you do that? You are not an ender chest. You are not an ender chest. Alright, well, let's just leave that here. Put up a little torch. I don't know that that does anything in terms of spawning back here. But this will be our little safety inventory management deal. We don't have to always place and then pull. Okay. You first. Not you. Oh. Not you. 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 Dumb lavas. You're in the way. Nobody wants to... Look at all these skeletons you're blocking me from. again, it's the blazes that are the most annoying. And I kind of just have to suck it up. And I mean, I'm never going to clear. These lava slimes are going to be the worst because I really want to work on this side. No! Ah! Get... That's why these lavas, the big ones are dangerous, certainly. But the biggest problem is you have to kind of hold still to line them up to finish them. And when you do that, then the blazes all have a shot at you. So you can't keep your just cycling. See? Like, well, I mean, that's just me building. But that's kind of what I'm resigning myself to, is we're just going to have to take a beating for a while here. And endure a bit of pain until we get this done. Ah, stop! I want to be able to see. I don't care if you shoot me. It's fine, but if you could not put that stupid fire effect in my vision. Alright, well that's a start. Fill in the holes. Holes are the big problem here. Take a moment to munch. And then right back at it. Come on. Oh, man. So kind of moment of truth here. In that we gotta decide. I think for the moment at least, it's easier to switch out and finish up filling in if we want to than it is to why do we get so much random stuff there? 4 skulls! 4! Yeah, it's way easier to put up this railing and kind of connect everything and then decide, you know what, really, let's just make it all a full deal. I think right now, I mean, we're just killing it. We're only going to mess it up if we take out or turn it into a complete platform. And not, not that I'm afraid of changing stuff, but there just doesn't seem to be any need for it. I mean, how much little bit of running around here have we done just trying to set up after we cleared that room? We haven't really been focused, and I would be shocked if we've done, what, more like 20 minutes in this episode? I really need to start. I know some folks will do like a timer clock beside them as they're streaming, so they can kind of always keep in mind where there you go. You guys do your thing. We'll do our thing, and then I'll go get you, Mr. Magic Bow. And finally, you two first. Run down here. Of course he did. Running away, little coward. So here we go. We are now. Oh man! All right. Sorry, we got to go take care of this. That's too many wither skulls not to chances. Just set them up and knock them down. Okay. Now we go around here. Let's go. We know that's gonna be just a chore. Okay. Now, maybe we have enough. Oh, we're gonna get hit by that guy, I'm sure. He's already... Ooh. First of all, I thought they got 3 shots per, and second of all, it looked like I dodged all 3. Right into all their fire. Let's do a quick dump here. We'll keep the enchanted stuff, just up to 5 skulls. And now it's really just totally lost track. We have, but it's safe to say we're gonna have a few nether stars. Oh, was that a skull? Yep. Another one. Alright, let's gather up these. Use our last bit of cover while we have it. Look what you guys did. Kind of lights everything up though. Hi. A little bit challenging. I really like to get that little bit done. Alright. Now we can kind of do figure 8 loops. Let's pop that. Just make this nice and square as well. You go clear. By running this far away, we will reset the deck, so to speak. And let's just, since we're down here, we're 27 minutes in. We've already done all the building stuff. We checked the goal of exploring the interior of the Nether Fortress right off the list. And now we have... I think you kind of went down a one-way street there, pal, but I can't... There we go. So, my hope and understanding is that now we can kind of navigate and evade without ever really having to worry about getting knocked off the edge at any... I think we're good all the way around. And aside from these lavas, which may be the biggest drawback of this whole setup, and there's not many, this is, I'll just say, this is as great as I've ever set up so far in terms of yield. And I know, again, I know, if you're commenting and you want to say, like, oh, but Phil's and John Bams, all those guys, they've dug... I know, I've watched all those. I'm, you know, in a John Bam sense, I'm, I was there for a lot of that hole digging, but I don't see, you know, where we're currently at without being live, without having any real reason to do so. Why would we want to go dig, you know, just dig a big hole? We got a lot of other stuff going on here. Let's enjoy it. Oh man, one thing I meant to do when we kind of took our little break at the end of the hallway down there was to load up my other sword as well. Because now that we're not worried about, you know, improving this place, we're just coming to fight, we can kind of rocker the Sharp 5 and the Smite 5 swords based on the enemies we're fighting. I see you down there. Oh! How far up are you going to go? Oh! Did you see that? That was such a game making him buck. Buck? Is that fair? I don't know. Maybe we'll wait. blaze turn is the worst turn. Hopefully this will get them out of the way. Get us back to a good, good wither skelly turn. Oh, just amazing. It's kind of fun, and that's why I never like to... I don't know, this is probably better than the oatmeal banana question. Are you a person, if you're out looking for... Skulls is a great example of one, or anything else. If you've gotten one, do you like to keep it on your toolbar so you can see how many more you've gotten as you're going? Or are you the kind of person that wants to... wants to hide them away? I'm definitely like, surprise me with a total when I check. You know, sometimes like that last one, if I see it, I hope that wasn't the last one, but the last one I saw, if I see it, then I'll go check and be like, did I really get one? And the best thing then is to be like, oh, that would have been number 6, and instead it's, you know, like 12 we've got now. Too much darn lag. Like I said, they're like Diggles in Dreadmore. They just consume up so much calculating that jump or whatever, and then expanding the number of pigmen. Don't you help these guys. Oh, hey, you can still do some damage. Let's go get these guys, have some productive fun here. Just yeah. Now, where did you come from? I just watched your buddy drop off the side of the... Ah! Stop it. The only consolation of having a whole bunch of these is that you can kind of clear out the little ones while you're taking out the medium ones. Okay, now we're back to this again. Still 6. Darn it. Kind of had to hold up because I was worried about that pigment. You are the cause of all this trouble, sir. Oh, it is fun just to have this combat. Now, where did that... Was that guy over there? There's a pigman by you. Would be nice at some point to find a regular skelly over there. Or on an opposite corner. And see if we can sniper him. Although it's so much easier in the desert than trying to deal with all the chaos around here. Oh, there's one now. Okay, don't despawn, dude. Ow. Is he still there? I think so. I think that's him, right? Or is that just a little pig guy now? What happened to the skelly? Excuse me. That's a shame. Oh, there he is, just hanging out, being trouble. Ooh, is that a skull? Skull, skull, skull. There's one. See that slide? Yeah, you got nothing. Oh, we got this guy down here. He's gonna be trouble. All these guys. We got lavas and... That was not my bow. Ooh. More of them. Someday we'll get good at dodging. Or better at dodging. Alright, now there's another normal skeleton. I don't even know if this range is far enough. Now, did he despawn too? Or is he just hidden by the... There he is. Nope. You stop. We're doing something here. Oh, there he is. Oh no, don't. That's the problem. When you have a flame bow... The, Stop! When I get that little, like, stop! Come on! It's because it's me having weaved into the arrows as opposed to out of them. And it's usually just an extension of trying to line up the shot and focus more on that than the getting away. What we have done is gotten pretty good at wearing down our pork surplus. That was the quickest shot in the West. See, of course, all the close, easy ones are... We'll get a sniper at some point. I just kind of always look for those opportunities. If I can spot a really long-distant skelly, I'll take the shot. Ooh, hey guys! Welcome. Oh. Well, we took a few bumps on the noggin there. Oh, so much fun. Question is kind of how much is too much. For one thing, where was that? It came from up high, didn't it? Oh, no, there he is. The old crossing droids. I had something. Oh, how much is too much on the mob killing? And I think with this episode, we kind of stumbled into just doing a big harvest as opposed to the interior of the... I don't know if there's any advantage to critting when you've already got overpowered. Like if that, with looting, does that improve our odds of getting treasure, skulls in this case, or does that not matter at all once you have the capacity to just clear them out? Just clear them out. I mean, I guess you should really always be working on it to work on your timing, getting the jump and the swing as you're descending. Which, by the way, not tutorials, I'm just let's playing. I like to talk about the game, what I've learned, the mistakes I know I'm making as I go. But I don't think I've ever talked about, about critting. Maybe I did when I first got going. Oh, I wanted to kill you with my sword. So that's not a crit. That's just a swing with your sword. In fact, I think it's probably like, if it wasn't Hondo, it was maybe World 2. That's interesting. So that's a crit. See all the big X's that came out of it? When you are descending. So, you jump and then you're falling. If you're falling when you hit somebody, whether it's having walked off a cliff or whatever, you get more damage dealt by having applied a crit hit as opposed to just a attack with your sword. And the same thing goes, that attack with my sword is a full power. And you see the little, right underneath the crosshairs there? Once you swing, it's got a little timer thing. So if I go like that, it never refills, and that's the full power of the weapon. Just rapid clicking was changed. I want to say that was 1.8. That's where they made the change to timed shots as opposed to, and it's kind of nice. I know when they switched, I almost thought I was done. I seriously considered giving up hardcore. And I remember that was when all the variety of flowers came. It was really the first one we were like, oh man, Minecraft is like totally different now. And the shield came into play, and you could use axes as weapons and deal more direct damage with a slower weapon. But this whole concept of weapon speed was first introduced. And ow, really? Oh, and then he despawns? Is that what just happened? Where'd your buddy go, huh? I shouldn't have asked. Thanks, Minecraft, for bringing like 8 more blazes. I totally hadn't had enough. Oh, but weird. I didn't even look at the time or the number of skulls. I was too busy going like, wow, look at all those stacks of bones we have, and thinking about the big project that I'd kind of talked about, which would be a fun thing to do with bone blocks. Long term. But something like this makes that seem pretty good. Alright, that was nice. You're gonna jump one. Fuel up here. Kind of decided I shouldn't bring up the sharp sword as well. If I stop and reload, then we're probably done. for this episode, and I think we'll just take what we've got when we wrap up. But I'm gonna go most of the episode here, just leave enough time to get back. It's 46 minutes. I think that's about that. Oh, whoa, hey, big window. 9 skulls. What do we have? 2 out of the last episode, so 7 in what's been a 46-minute episode. Mostly spent out here. We did some netherrack or nether brick work, but not a ton. But that's 7 skulls. Just incredible. We'll take a look. I'm just clearing the way out. Alright, let's get out of here. So much fun, though. Wow, these 2 episodes have been great. Aside from the final and climactic confirmation that this fortress was never meant to have an interior, this has been just a blast. I love having smite once you get into an environment where you have the 2. And sometime we'll come back and we'll do the smite and sharp and see how quick I can switch between weapons and use the appropriate weapon for the appropriate mob. I don't know if they can get in here or not, but I don't think we're going to wait and hang out. We've done a lot of work in tunnel improvements. Now, I think we still want to go one more here. Oh, that's too bad. You guys just... The brutes in the bastions still scare me. With the axes, those guys, I don't care if you are fully juiced, they are terrifying. They can hit you with those gold axes so fast that even with totems and apples and everything else, they are scary. I always want to take them with a bow if I can. Let's just run the side. And we've talked about it. I think building-wise, that's why I've kind of continued to pluck away at this as we've gone, and why we talked about oatmeal yesterday, last video, maybe yesterday for you. If it is, I hope you had a good day. Yeah, that's too low. Oh boy. Oh, I don't want to use brick. Wow, did you hear that whininess? That's me whining at the lava. Take that, you lava. Any of the rest of you want to be drippy lava? Yep. No. Yes. So clearly this is going to be a little bit problematic. And I know this was our earlier... We got to have defense against the lava slimes while we're working. I think we're kind of okay at the moment, right? We kind of eat them for breakfast, not just oatmeal. Whoa. And this will give us just a little bit more clearance if we want to put in ceiling, or if we have any more jump stuff. And I don't know, maybe more of the quartz up top. Kind of do white white top and bottom, and the polished black stone on the sides. Something. we keep bouncing from like one side to the other to the middle. You know, what can I say? It's nice to be indecisive. The main thing is we just keep working here because we want to get back home and gather our loots. So many wither skulls. I've had it where, you know, they can produce before. I don't think I've ever had it where they produced like this, though. That's just so many. And I've never trapped withers. I kind of set up a little. You'll see. It'll be like a, you know, kind of a dungeon type thing, but it's got some features that make the most of the wither fight and give me, you know, a couple of little, okay, let's not let this become a disaster, even though we're fighting them. So, we'll deal with all that, but let's try to get home and get our bags unpacked. Not that we had too many, just the blue shulker box, I think, which is nice. You know, we weren't just constantly grabbing up netherrack and all that stuff. Oh, it's good to be home. We'll go say hi to the pets before we're done, maybe. See how long all this takes us. Got some more coal. Oh, yeah, the coal. I didn't even think about the coal. All right, we've got. Let's put all the. Wow, that seemed odd. Boom, boom. Get these various things. Forgot we'd filled that. Those away. Those away. Bricks, regular blackstone. Salt. Bricks. Fences. Let's just go dump some of the rest of this stuff. Bones. Let me just get everything. Maybe we can. If there's anything we can't fit, it'll be the horses, but oh, we got them too. And by horses, of course, I mean their armor. That's going to kind of quickly become overwhelming nonsense. I mean, considering we don't even have a horse yet, and don't really have a place to ride it yet. I want to do all that into the build and kind of play with that, building it. I love, you know, the idea of having like a remote horse ranch kind of deal where, you know, if you think about our base here as being that kind of 19th, maybe late 18th century fortification / settlement, you know, there would be regions or communities that would be primarily set up with raising of horses, you know, out on the plains kind of stuff, right? Not right inside there. You may have horses that you're actively using that you bring in and you know, kind of have them stabled inside, but your actual horse stuff would be situated in a place that's natural for horses, where they can graze and run and play and all that, you know, whatever horses do. So get trained, I guess, would be another thing. All right, anything? Yeah, we want wart and blaze rods in the supplies there. Mushrooms. I don't know that we ever need red mushrooms as an ingredient, but we've done it before. We'll do it again. I think we have, maybe we don't, but we should always have just a couple chests laying down here. These stupid fences. They're not stupid. They're very nice. They're uniquely wonderful in their own way, but they are a pain to store. Gravel. Everything else goes upstairs, right? Did we have a scrubber? We do. Ooh, look at that. Right, everything else goes. Oh no, the gravel. That was gravel, right? Too much stuff. I know. Automated sorting. It's a thing, but it is so slow, and it's like cooking glass. You gotta stand by it to make it work. So, um, we'll be just fine. Hey guys, can I squeeze in with the doggies? Hi, doggies. Oh, it's good to see you. Oh, missed y'all so much. Oh, how'd you get back in the corner, Saber? You didn't wanna hang out? All right. Did we put our skulls in here? I think they're in the just junk chest, right? That's where we ended up dumping them. Up where the dyes and all this chest. Look at that. Look at that. That's 5 wither fights worth of skulls in a couple episodes. Like really since we got this going, we'd had enough to make the banner and have 3 ready to go, and then we ended up doubling that, I think. But this was two episodes in back-to-back play sessions that just cranked out 3 more wither fights worth of skulls. That is mind-boggling. And I know it's not full on Nether, bottom of the Nether factory, but for a farm, I'm not complaining. That's pretty good. Let's just top off that. Make some blocks. You back in there. Let's top off all these. We haven't used much of the food cooking here in a while, but those. And it does move pretty good. Let's top off our torch supply. Wow. Yes, more. Wow. It's good to see you too. How's everything doing out here? We haven't been back in a minute to look. Doubt much has changed, but I think we need to start doing something about that. What do you think, S'more? Between cooking the glass, we haven't really. Oh, 35. That's the other thing I meant to do. Hey there, we got a guest. You didn't tell me we had a guest, Guavo. You gotta clue me into stuff like that. So I guess now we took the bow with everything else that we had on the bow back to the others. The dark room enchanting area. It's okay. Guava! Did that mean old Enderman push you back in the corner too? What? Oh. That grass block was like a creeper head out of somewhere. I don't know why. I was like, oh my, here goes the tower. That's mean. Why did he push him back? Oh, we gotta clean up this. That was like for a photo. Oh, that was when the storm started and we were trying to see if we could get a creeper. Well, that's pain. Okay, how do we go down ladders backwards? Check. Oh, we're within a minute. Now we're not, but hour and 1 minute. Very good. Let's call that a success. We've got just 2 little odd random things to do. We need to put these stupid bricks away that we just picked up, and I want to go back over to the darkroom spawner and finish up that bow. I think with 35 levels, we've got enough to to put on the other enchants for it. We may have to go buy them though. I don't even know. But we can. That can be kind of a bounce around beginning, and then I think. I don't know. We may have to go for like a coal mine and try to crank out a whole bunch more blocks. I don't know how much we've gone through here. It's got about a half. These are our base. They should be loaded up. We don't use them as much, but I would like to jam a whole nother remake the cookers that we'd previously had down in the basement and have those fully loaded with coal. And then when the glass finally does finish up at the darkroom spawner, get all, that would be 8, get all 8 of those cranking sandstones so that we have loads of the smooth, both light and red, and can build as needed. Because when we talked about it here, let's go up on the battle. We haven't walked around up here. When we have our tunnel project begun, which is going to be the biggest structure build that we have, we're going to need a load of resources for it. It will be a formidable big build. And we need to, at some point we need to go gather ice. We always could use more wood, and I want to keep working on our little trail through the forest there, because that eventually will play into our horses. So lots and lots and lots and lots of fun stuff to do. But first thing is making sure we have that spare bow. All right, Guava, I'm sorry you got pushed in the corner, but you're probably safer there. All of you, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are. Yeah, well, you did a good job, Minecraft. You definitely met my expectations today. We solved the mystery of the interior of the Nether Fortress, and the answer to the whole mystery was it really didn't exist beyond one chest. But in consolation, we got 9. Well, 2 were from the last episode, but we got 9 wither skulls out of our little setup. So hugely awesome. Please, if you enjoyed, hit a like for me. I'd appreciate that, and spread the word. If you know somebody else that plays Minecraft hardcore and enjoys this kind of content, let them know I'm out here, and just see if it fits their mood or style. I know we're a lot more chill, and we're a lot more longer format than most folks really look for. Excuse me, 1 second. Woo! I use the. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it isn't a use, but I always laugh when I look out on YouTube, and I try to do this sort of regularly. I try to roll down through, why YouTube feels a need to recommend myself to myself as the only non-thousands of views per video until I get 100, 200 recommendations down. But to be fair, at that point, it always seems to recommend someone different. And so I found a few different content creators out there, and I hope, I try to watch a few videos, leave a comment, something encouraging and positive, and invite them back. Hey, if you're looking for something a little longer format, chill Minecraft hardcore, come on, check it out. And it always surprises me a bit, that I know the content YouTube creator meta is short, quick videos, and that's fine. I get why, people want to be able to click through a lot of different content, but there is a place for long format, and people act like it just can't exist. And so instead they try to make a 10-minute hardcore video, and by the time they've played, their pre-launch graphics and music and all that, and then said what they're doing, and then get back, it's 2 minutes of play. And they're apologizing that there's too much repetitive mining. It's like, it's just, enjoy hardcore. That's how I look at it anyway, and that's not right. That's not wrong. It's just how I look at it. So if you enjoy this longer format, click that like. Let some other folks know that this is going on out here. If they're looking for fresh hardcore Minecraft content, which kind of comes and goes based on the versions, right? When real 17 drops and it's not just the beta memes, it'll surge again, and people be all over the place. But for us, we're just enjoying it, just as I enjoy this game so much, playing it myself. So I hope you guys are enjoying. For now, though, I'm gonna get up, take a break, see if it's continued to get darker and if it's wet outside yet or not, and yeah, stretch my legs a little bit. So you guys do the same. Stay awesome out there and take care of yourselves and others while you're doing it. And we'll see you back here next time. Bye now.